Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to the Black Financial Channel. That's theblackfinancialchannel.com, sponsored by the Black Business School. My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins. And today on the Black Financial Channel, we're going to talk about this really disturbing study I just read where they basically found out that Glassdoor, this company that allows you to talk crazy about your employer anonymously, they're revealing your information. They are revealing, apparently, at least this is according to TechCrunch, they are revealing the names of people who are putting their information online. I'm going to tell you guys what's going on with that. And also, if you stick to the end of the video, I will give you a profit alert of a stock that I'm about to purchase. And you can take a look if you'd like. So get comfortable, buck up, seatbelt. We're going to get started on the Black Financial Channel right now. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Black Financial Channel. This is theblackfinancialchannel.com. My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins. I'm your friendly neighborhood finance professor. On the Black Financial Channel, we talk about Black wealth and Black economics every day, sometimes as much as 10 times a day, under the B1 condition. B1 means we are Black first. Black first means that we put our community at the top of our priority list. It doesn't mean we hate white people at all. It just means that we love ourselves. If you agree that we can love ourselves without hating anybody, then put a B1 in the chat and let me know. Also, shout out the city you're from. I'll shout it back. Give me a yes also if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I see Tyson Williams, Janelle Matthews. I see you in there. Let me know. Can y'all hear me okay? Give me a yes, because I have to do audio when I'm on the road because I am in a place where the Wi-Fi is sometimes shaky, and that's why I'm doing audio instead of video. And if you like my audio, then you can actually go to Spotify and Apple, and you can check out my podcast there. Just look up my name, Boyce Watkins. You'll find the Dr. Boyce Breakdown and another really powerful podcast I created called How to Make Money Without Working. I have a PhD in finance, and yes, that is possible to do. People don't believe me when I tell them that, but actually that's what rich people do, and I can explain that to you. So anyway, so today I wanted to jump into this interesting topic of what's going on with Glassdoor. Glassdoor, apparently, according to TechCrunch, is revealing the names of people that are posting on their site, believing that they are posting anonymously. And I'm going to tell you what, this is one of those things that's really scary and disturbing. It's one of those things that should bother you. It's one of those things that I think your grandma would have told you, even if they tell you it's going to be anonymous, you still shouldn't do it anyway because they can always take that back. White folks give it, white folks take it away. And I'm going to tell you this. How many of y'all are not surprised by any of this? How many of you are not surprised? How many of you are not surprised by the fact that a tech company that promises to keep you anonymous can violate that promise at any point? How many of y'all understand that? How many of y'all know that at any point they could say, oh, yeah, we promised you'd be anonymous, but we've got your data and we decided to release it. Or we told you you'd be anonymous, but the FBI gave us a call and told us to release everybody's data. If you don't think that some of these tech companies are connected to the intelligence agencies in America, then I want to talk to you about your own intelligence. No disrespect, but if you don't believe that these companies are working with intelligence agencies, then either you don't understand how intelligence works or you don't have much intelligence yourself, because these intelligence agencies, the way they operate is they get information. Well, what better place to get information than through anonymous posting in places where people are honest because they feel like they're going to be safe. And so ultimately, even if they put it in the terms and conditions, and I see you, Jameer, you're 100% correct. They tell you, oh, it'll be anonymous. We're never going to tell anybody. That's like telling your homeboy a secret that they swear, they pinky swear it, on their grandmama. I promise I'm never going to tell anybody. And that's really a sucker's move. That's a sucker's move. And in fact, another thing that you have to consider is that these companies get hacked all the time. They get hacked all the time. So if the company gets hacked, well, the hackers, they didn't sign an agreement promising to not reveal your data. The hackers don't care. The hackers will go tell everybody. They go tell everybody about all your business. So before you go on these sites like Glassdoor, revealing all your private information, I would encourage you to be very thoughtful and to really, I think one rule that might be appropriate for this is a rule I've always applied. I've been doing stuff online probably since about 2007. And one rule that I made for myself is that I would never say anything electronically that I could not defend on CNN. I won't text it to you. No, I might make a phone call and tell you, but even if I make even then it could be recorded, right? So I might say, let's meet in person so I can cuss you out in person and really tell you about yourself. I'm not going to text it. I'm not going to email it. I'm not going to write it in a birthday card. I'm not going to put it on an anonymous chat site because I don't believe that any of these sites are anonymous. And I would encourage you to just keep that in mind. Just be really careful because these places don't really respect your data the way they claim to. You might get on this chat site and you might think, oh, I can be safe here. I can talk crazy about my boss. And I'm okay with that. I mean, I talk crazy about my boss. And I was at Syracuse University. I talk crazy about him in public. But I think that when you are not prepared for the consequences of being revealed, I would encourage you to be thoughtful about what you reveal and how you reveal it. Okay, Kabish, makes sense. Okay, so one thing I wanted to mention also is if you could, please hit the thumbs up button, thumbs up, share, subscribe. I want to remind everybody that we have a stock options summit that is happening in Los Angeles. That is where we're going to get together and we're going to learn stock options. If you want to learn how to make money, I promise you, if you learn stock options, how to sell and buy stock options, and I'm a conservative investor, I'm not a big risk taker. I can show you what I do, how I make money for my family. I make most of my money from stock options, actually. And it's very nice because it took pressure off me needing to make money from Boyce Watkins Enterprises, which owns the Black Business School. And so ultimately, if you're looking for that extra stream of income or looking for that extra way to make a little money off your home equity, your 401k, whatever it is, I can give you strategies. It's not investing advice, but I do have a lot of one-on-one sessions and group sessions with students as well. So if you're interested in taking a look at that or joining us in Los Angeles, just go to stockoptionsummit.com. And also, if you wanted to set a one-on-one with me or a small group meeting with me, just email support@theblackbusinessschool.com, support@theblackbusinessschool.com. So feel free to reach out if we can help you. All right. So we were talking about Glassdoor, and it's been revealed by TechCrunch and some other platforms like Mashable that they are not protecting your anonymity. This article here in TechCrunch, it's in Mashable, a tech website. They said that want to protect your identity? Don't use Glassdoor. The site, which has been popular for years because it gives people an anonymous way to talk a whole bunch of mess about their employers, has allegedly been attaching users' real names to their anonymous profiles, according to Ars Technica, another platform. I guess they're giving credit to someone else so they don't get blamed if it's not true. This is evidently due to Glassdoor's acquisition of the networking app Fishbowl. If you have a Glassdoor account, that means that you also now have a Fishbowl account. And the latter, Fishbowl, requires a real name while the former does not. So because Glassdoor acquired Fishbowl, they're automatically giving all their Glassdoor customers a Fishbowl account, even if they didn't ask for one. And by doing that, you have to give them your real name. How beautiful is that? It should be noted that the information is not presented publicly on a user's Glassdoor profile, but is instead stored on the back end. By default, employers shouldn't be able to find that information. So by default, your employer shouldn't be able to find the information. Crucially, this all happened without Glassdoor's users' consent. So this is one of the problems with the big tech companies. They don't really respect and protect data the way that they should. That's a common thing. This is obviously tricky and uncomfortable for a number of reasons. Glassdoor is a valuable resource for honest criticism of bad workplace practices at companies big and small. If a software update introduced an unforeseen glitch or bad faith actors committed a data breach, real names could surface and become tied to specific users in some way. Maybe find somewhere else to talk about your old jobs. So what I would say, and then there's other stuff here. Like there's another article here in Mashable that says that if you watch certain YouTube videos, investigators demanded your data from Google. So if you went to YouTube and you're looking for certain content, investigators could find your data and all that good stuff. And if you remember Mark Zuckerberg at Facebook, very, very early when he first started Facebook, he doesn't want a lot of people to see this video anymore, or to not see the video, but to hear what he wrote. But he really pretty much thought people were stupid for sharing their data, for sharing their information with him. So he actually called them dumb Fs, and it rhymes with clucks, dumb clucks. Now, let's see here. You were asking, where do you find these articles? You know what? I read everything I can get my hands on. I believe that the superpower of the black man and the black woman is to read. And I believe that white folks or racists, not all white folks are racist, but I believe racist people or oppressors don't want you to read. And I believe that a lot of our people are tricked into falling right into the hands of the oppressor, because I know some people where you could pay them $1 million to read half a book and they won't even do it because they rather spend their time twerking and watching and scrolling through Instagram or something. I don't know what people do, but I can tell you I believe knowledge is power. So my goal in life is to consume knowledge. But remember, I'm a professor, right? So I have a lot of knowledge that I picked up to get my doctorate. But even after that, the first thing that you learn when you really become a true scholar, in my opinion, is you learn how little you actually know. You learn that there's so much knowledge out there that you don't have. So what you do is you start learning how to listen to people and listen to the world. The world will tell you everything you need to know. Life, the universe tells you everything that you need, but some people don't listen. Some people are too busy serving massa. Some people are too busy getting caught up in the brainwashing. Some people just don't want knowledge. Some people believe ignorance is bliss. I'm not one of these people. I believe knowledge really is power. Thank you, Tyson. I agree with you 100%. And I encourage you to pursue all the knowledge that you want. That's why I say this platform is for intelligent, serious Black people. So if you are a serious Black person and or an intelligent Black person, this is the place for you. If you're into buffoonery and silliness, then, there's no point in us talking to each other because I'm only going to frustrate you. All right, so let me give you all the stock that I mentioned. I told you all there's a stock I'm going to buy. I'm going to go buy shares of this company on Monday. I put this in the Black Business School. I give the students stocks every single week in a program called What Dr. Boyce is Buying. And the stock is Adicet Biopharmaceuticals. The ticker symbol is ACET. ACET. Somebody type that in the chat, please, so that everybody can get it. It's ACET, just like the word ACE with a T at the end. And that's the company I'm going to buy. Now, I want to make it clear that this is an investment that I believe is going to do well in the next 3 to 5 years. It does not mean that it's going to necessarily do well. Let me know. Give me a yes to confirm that you understand that investing involves risk and that this is not investing advice. This is just me simply sharing with you what I'm going to invest in with my family's money for my children and for my family. So I want to make sure you all understand that, because I don't want anybody thinking that because I have a PhD in finance that I can predict stocks. Nobody can predict what a stock is going to do. That has been confirmed in thousands of research papers that we used to read and write constantly in grad school. All right, so if you also want to get profit alerts sent to your email or to your text, just text the word stock to the number 87948. If you text stock to 87948, I'll send you the profit alerts. Also, if you'd like to take a look at my training called How to Make Money Without Working, that same number, 87948, just text the word money to 87948. If you text money to 87948, I'll send you that training right away. Now, there was one other thing that I saw that I wanted to address really quickly, and this is just on my mind. I think I'm going to buy shares of Reddit. I don't know if you all saw that Reddit has now gone public, and Reddit is now a publicly traded company. And I was really mixed about whether or not I wanted to buy Reddit. And the reason I was kind of mixed about it is because Reddit's kind of this flaky little weird company full of weirdos that get online and, do stupid stuff. Like the whole Wall Street Bets thing is on Reddit. And they really seem to just hate the idea of the company going public. They just have so many people that are just resistant to it. And to some extent, they have a point. They have a point because you've got all these users that have been pretty much building up your user base, and giving you all this data. And then they're turning around, they're selling this data to companies like Google to train their AI bots, right? So this data, and here's the thing, a lot of companies do this. When you get on Facebook, Instagram, all that, all those companies are using your data to train their AI. That's what they're doing. And so Reddit, did an IPO, and their share price actually was pretty impressive. The stock, I think, went up 48%. And I was very impressed by that and surprised by that. I wasn't sure what the reaction was going to be because a lot of their users had a problem with the fact that the company is going to go public. Now, I'm not going to buy any Reddit stock right now. I'm going to let it cool off a little bit. I believe it's going to go down from the 48% increase. Also, I'd be curious to know what the stock price is going to be once I don't know if there's a lockup period on the stock. I got to research that. But a lot of users were given stock to incentivize them to go along with the deal. But I believe that this company has some potential. And here's why. I believe Reddit has potential because Reddit is one of the biggest, most powerful websites on the entire earth. And because it's so powerful and it hasn't yet been properly monetized, I believe that now that they're going to focus on making money and focus on maximizing shareholder wealth, I think that they're going to get better at monetizing that amazing platform that they have. It's going to be tough. It's going to be difficult because they have so many people that are against the idea of just capitalism or business enterprise or stock markets in general. But I think they're going to overcome that resistance and get their buy-in. And I really hope that the users on Reddit understand, look, when they were giving you access to their stock at a good price and, trying to give you chances to buy it on the IPO, I think that was their effort to say, look, you can do good work and still make money. In fact, if you make money, you can do better work as long as you make sure that you keep your ethics within specific boundaries, as long as you don't let the money dominate everything about your business model. So I think Reddit, if you want my 2 cents on Reddit, I'm actually going to buy some shares. I'm not going to buy them right now, What I'm going to do is wait for a rainy day in the market. People like me, we sit around, we wait for the market to go down so we can start buying a whole bunch of stuff. It's just like going to the grocery store. Nobody goes to the grocery store hoping that the prices go up. You wait for the price to go down. But in the stock market, people do the opposite. They wait for the prices to go up, and then they start buying like crazy when the price goes up, and they start selling like crazy when the price goes down. Well, if you ever want a perfect formula for losing money, just do that. If you ever want to lose all the money in your wallet, just buy stuff high and sell it low. Buy high, sell low. That's exactly how you can lose all your money. But if you want to make money, you buy low, sell high. So ultimately, that's my 2 cents on Reddit. This is not investing advice. This is just my belief that this company, I believe at some point, may figure out a business model that works. They may not, but I believe that there's some strong probability that they will. All right. So anyway, let's see. Antonio says, I just turned my young brother on to your Prime program. Yeah. The Prime program is the real deal, guys. If you have not taken a look at drboyceprime.com, I can only tell you it's going to change your life. This is not me capping. This is not me bragging. You can talk to any of the students that are in there. I designed that program basically because the number one problem I saw was that a lot of people hated going to work and they wanted to make extra money. And so it's really a great program for anybody that has like a few $1,000s of investable capital. What I do for the students is I show them exactly where to put the money so you can generate income. It's all about income. Now, capital gains and wealth, that's another type of story. That's another type of conversation. But if your goal is income, I want to make an extra $500 a week or $200 a week or $1,000 a week. Some of the students are making as much as $10,000 a week. And I'm not making that up. That's 100. This is true. Like you can come into class and ask around. There are some people in that category, but they tend to have a bigger capital base. So if you are interested in joining the Prime program, feel free to go to drboyceprime.com. It's the best class I've ever taught. And I've been teaching finance since 1993. I've never taught a class more impactful than this one. What's the ticker symbol for Reddit? Let me look it up. If y'all hit the thumbs up button for me, I'll look it up for you real quick. The ticker symbol for Reddit is, drum roll please, RDDT. The stock right now is trading at 45.96. It looks like it went down a little bit from where it was before. It was trading as high as 50, I believe. And it went down some. So maybe this might be a buying point. I'm not sure, but I'm not here to tell you that this is something that is going to keep going up or down or what. I have no idea. All I know, what I do is I try not to overthink it. I just say, I think I like the business model. I like the potential here. I want to be a part of this, and I don't want to miss it if this stock does blast off and go crazy. So anyway, that's my 2 cents on Reddit. Y'all asked what I thought, and there we go. All right, so let's see. Tyson says, I wish there was a lifetime membership for the Prime program. Actually, for some students, we do have some space for lifetime memberships. Email the support team. Email support@theblackbusinessschool.com and tell them that Dr. Boyce sent you and that they can make a lifetime offer for you, Tyson. So just email support@theblackbusinessschool.com and they can hook you up. All right. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Antonio says the more capital, the more money you can make. Absolutely. That's the key, right? That we grew up thinking that the way to financial success for kids was like go to college and get a good job and all that. Well, jobs are hard because they're stressful and you got to get out of bed in the morning and your boss is mean and it's not your purpose. It's not something you really want to do with your time. And then you get older and you get tired and it doesn't seem like you're moving forward because you're working your butt off and nothing's really accumulating. Well, I think the model needs to be shifted. I think every single thing that we do when it comes to money has to be evolved in a whole different direction. I think as Black people, we cannot keep doing what we're doing. And not even as Black people, just as human beings, period. If you're not Black, you're welcome to join. I mean, you should be learning from intelligent Black people because we're not playing. We're good at what we do. So anyway, anybody who wants to take a look at the Prime program, just go to drboyceprime.com. You can also text the word money to 87948. If you text money to 87948, I'll send you a training called How to Make Money Without Working. That'll give you kind of an introduction to the Prime program. I think you guys might like it. So anyway, have a good day. God bless you. Thank you so much for listening. And don't forget this podcast is on Spotify. Just look up my name and I'll see you guys soon. I hope you have a wonderful day. Love you. Peace.